शनैः शनैरुपरमेत् बुद्ध्या धृतिगृहीतया आत्मसंस्थं मनः कृत्वा न किञ्चिदपि चिन्तयेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Omkar dhyana, or a technique towards an inward pilgrimage. We have seen that the preparatory process of Omkar dhyana works as pratyahara. It begins with cleansing of the respiratory tract, followed by breathing practices and pranayama. The second step after Kapalabhati is yogic breathing or yogic shvasana, which involves lobes of the lungs, namely abdominal breathing involving the lower lobes of the lungs, also termed as adhama shvasana in Sanskrit. Chest breathing or thoracic breathing involving middle lobes of the lungs, or madhyama shvasana, and collar or clavicular breathing involving the upper lobes of the lungs, or adya shvasana. Yogic breathing helps in improving the lung capacity so that chanting of Omkara in the later stage of Omkara dhyana becomes clear and easy. While inhaling, the air is made to enter the lower, middle and upper sections of the lungs by bulging out the abdomen, expanding the chest and raising the collarbones, while moving the shoulders slightly backwards, making space for the lobes of the lungs to expand and let in an increased inflow of fresh air. Now, all these three processes occur continuously in a synchronized way, one after the other. While exhaling, the abdomen is drawn in, chest is contracted, and collarbones and shoulders are brought down to normal position. It is very important to see that while inhaling and exhaling, the three simultaneous movements are synchronized. Deep inhalation and slow and complete exhalation is to be done. Usually, yogic breathing is done 9 times, and the whole process should be performed in a relaxed and comfortable way with a smiling face and hands held in Brahma Mudra. Adopting this Brahma Mudra helps in conducting the yogic breathing efficiently. The result of this method is slowing down of the breathing, an essential step required to proceed with the actual pranayama technique. Now we come to the third step. The third step is pranayama, which includes Nadi Shuddhi, Shitali or Sitkari, and Brahmari pranayama. Pranayama controls the mind for further growth and expansion of consciousness. The mind develops a capacity for dharana through pranayama. It involves control of prana, the fundamental life force, the inner vitality. Prana can be awakened and regulated by controlling the breath. Breath, which is also the subtle sign of prana, is easily controllable. Concentration, clarity of mind, memory, IQ or the intelligence quotient, and creativity, they are enhanced by these pranayama techniques. Now let us see how Nadi Shuddhi is performed. Now, what are nadis? Nadis are fine channels through which the life force or dhyana flows. Just as there are a large number of blood vessels and nerves in the human body, there are 72 lakhs nadis or subtle channels in our pranamaya kosha or vital body. These fine channels or subtle channels are spread throughout the vital body. The exercise of balancing the flow of breath in both the nostrils, that is by making an equal amount of air flow in both the nostrils, make the flow of prana in both halves of the body equal. As a result, a balance is established between the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system, and the metabolic rate decreases. Homeostasis is restored in the gross body. This exercise also helps in reduction of anxiety and stress levels. How do we perform it? Being seated in a comfortable but firm posture, with the left hand in Chin Mudra, right hand in Nasika Mudra. Right nostril is closed with the right thumb. Air is taken in through the left nostril. When the lungs are full, the left nostril is closed with the little finger and the ring finger, and the air is let out through the right nostril. Again, air is taken in through the right nostril. When the lungs are full, closing the right nostril, air is let out through the left nostril. So this completes a round of Nadi Shuddhi. This pattern is referred to as horseshoe movement. With every round, the effort should be there to keep the breath slow. 5 to 9 rounds of Nadi Shuddhi is advisable. Inhale, abdomen out, chest up, shoulders up. Exhale. Inhale, abdomen out, chest out, collars up, shoulders out. Exhale, abdomen in, chest contracted, shoulders down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Relax while exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. After Nadi Shuddhi, the next step is the practice of cooling pranayama. The cooling techniques are of three types, namely Shithali, Sitkari and Sadanta. We may either choose Shithali or Sitkari for the practice of Omkara dhyana. Shithali Sitkari involves the mouth parts, that is the tongue during inhalation, and the nasal passage during exhalation. The science behind the cooling technique is that the temperature difference which is caused during inhalation and exhalation helps in recognizing the movement of air and thus builds up an expansion of awareness from linear awareness to surface awareness. Expansion of awareness is the basis or the basic aim of pranayama, so that the practitioner can step forward towards the next stage, that is dharana. In the gross body, the cooling technique helps in relaxing the muscles, smoothing the nervous system and reducing the basal metabolic rate. The taste buds are sensitized and lung capacity is enhanced. It reduces stress and high blood pressure also. Now let us see each cooling technique. Shithali. In Shithali, the tongue is stretched forward out of the mouth and folded from the sides, resembling the beak of a crow. Slowly, the air is sucked in through the beak. The jet of cool air is felt passing through the trachea into the lungs, cooling the entire system. While exhaling through the nose, keeping the mouth closed, the warm air is felt moving all the way from the lungs through the trachea and the nasal passage out into the atmosphere. Now, Sitkari. In Sitkari, the tongue is folded upwards. The tip of the tongue touches the middle of the upper palate. Then one has to breathe in through the mouth, making a hissing sound. While breathing in, an attempt should be made to trace the path of the inhaled air, which artificially gets cooled by contact with the saliva. Exhalation should be through the nostrils again, and one should trace the path of warm air up the windpipe and through the nostrils. Exhalation is naturally done with mouth closed. Now in Sadanta, the jaws are brought together, lips are kept open and the teeth are pressed. The tip of the tongue is kept behind the teeth and the air is sucked in through the crevices or the holes of the teeth during inhalation. And exhalation is done through the nose by closing the mouth, same way as in Shithali and Sitkari. So this is about the cooling technique. Now the next technique of pranayama is Bhramari, meaning the sound of a female humming bee. At the gross level, Bhramari soothes the nervous system and hence reduces stress and stress-related ailments. Also, it can be referred to as Laya pranayama, because in this technique the sound vibration is used to further grow and expand the awareness. The expansion from surface awareness through to the three-dimensional awareness and then to the all-pervasive awareness is the goal of Bhramari. Bhramari pranayama induces a meditative state by harmonizing the mind and directing the awareness inwards. A fine tuning is done in Bhramari pranayama by matching the humming sound produced from the throat of the practitioner with the natural frequency of his or her body so as to produce a resonance. While inhaling, a small quantity of air is filled in the mouth. While exhaling, one has to produce a humming sound of a female humming bee. The vibrations are to be traced throughout the body from head to toes. This is three-dimensional awareness. The whole body should resonate as a tanpura or tambura, a plugged string Indian musical instrument. So let us see the practice now. Sit straight in any asana, Vajrasana or Padmasana. Gently close the eyes. Slowly stretch out the tongue for Shithali. Fold the sides of the tongue. Inhale through the tube formed or the beak-like structure formed. Deeply inhale, feel the coolness. Slowly close the mouth and exhale through the nose. Once more. Inhale through the beak-like structure made by the tongue. Feel the cool air entering through the tube. Exhale. Feel the warm air rushing out through the nostrils. Once again, inhale through the Kaki Mudra. Exhale through the nose. Relax. Now let us see the Sitkari pranayama. Extend your tongue, roll it, the tip of the tongue in touch with the palate. Inhale through the mouth. Feel the cool air entering the throat and the lungs. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose, mouth closed. Inhale through the lateral tube made by the tongue. Exhale, closing the mouth through the nose. Feel the warm air rushing out as you exhale. We shall go for the third type of pranayama, cooling technique, Sadanta. Bring your jaws together, teeth pressed together, tongue in touch with the teeth. Inhale through the crevices of the teeth. Exhale through the nose, mouth closed. Inhale, opening your mouth, teeth together through the crevices of the teeth. Exhale, close your mouth through the nostrils. Once again, inhale through the crevices of the teeth. Exhale, closing your mouth through the nose. Relax. We go for Bhramari Pranayama. The first type of Bhramari Pranayama. Hands in Chin Mudra, back straight, eyes will be gently closed. Tongue in touch with your palate. Take a deep breath and hum like the female humming bee. vibration throughout the body. Second round, take a deep breath. Exhale and hum. Inhale once again and a deep exhalation with humming sound. Feel the vibration throughout the body. The whole body is relaxed. Feel the calmness, feel the peace. Let us go for the second type of Brahmari. Adopt Shanmukhi Mudra. Close your ears with your thumb, eyes with the forefinger, partly close the nose with your middle finger, the other fingers on the face, below the lips and the chin. Now inhale through the nostril. While exhaling, make the sound of the female humming bee. Once again, inhale. Once more, inhale. Slowly drop down your hands. Release your mudra. Relax your entire body. Feel the peace and calmness throughout. Let us end the session with Shanti Mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let us conclude the class with Shanti.